Hey guys, Coding Rodent here, and today I just wanted to make a quick little update for on my game, and today I will be showing you the new music feature I added to my game. So as you can see here, I added a music button which allows you to toggle on and off the music at will, and I added a volume slider to control how loud or quiet it is. So here is a demonstration. And every time I'll play a random song from the 10 songs that I've uploaded. And I just found 10 free online songs with no licensing, but I plan to make custom music or maybe yeah, but that's not what today's video is about. And here's the volume slider in action. So yeah, now that you get the idea, let me actually show you the code behind it. So all my code for the music is in the music.js file. And today I wanted to go line by line and explain to you everything that is, being done under the hood of my program. So the music.js file started by setting up an event listener that waits for the DOM content to be loaded before executing the enclosed JavaScript code. This ensures that the HTML elements are available for manipulation. So here is the function or the event listener, and what this ensures is that when my website is being loaded and it's compiling all the JavaScript, it doesn't accidentally call any functions that haven't been compiled yet or tries to manipulate variables that aren't instantiated yet. What this means is, let's say I have a Boolean here, is music playing, and it's not instantiated yet. Let's say if I toggle update, or if I call the function update toggle icon that uses this Boolean, if it's not instantiated yet, my program would crash because is music playing isn't actually defined yet. So here is a representation of what DOM actually is. And the document object model, that's what it stands for, is a cross-platform and language-independent interface that treats an HTML or XML document as a tree structure, wherein each node is an object representing a part of the document. So here it's just it is a representation of how the tree looks, and you have the document here, then the HTML, which has a head, a body, and then it goes down deeper and deeper. And so yeah, so here is a const songs, which is just an array that basically gives me all 10, or it fetches all 10 of the songs, which have all a unique ID in my HTML. And here is the is music playing, which is just a Boolean that tells me if there's audio playing or if there's not audio playing. And here we have an update toggle icon, which as you can see, what it does is it whenever I turn on the song or turn it off, it updates the little icon here. And so the set volume, that's just the logic for the slider. And here is the volume slider. I also have another event listener that waits for the user to actually change it, and that's how it knows when to actually execute the set volume function. So here's the start music function, and all this does is it starts the music and it stops the music as well. But no, it doesn't stop the music. It checks if the music is stopped. So if the music is playing, you don't want to call the start music. You want to call the stop music. Yeah, right. So yeah, here is finally my sound, which is an object, and for um, my sound, I have a constructor function constructor function named sound, which creates the sound object, is declared to create a new sound object. A sound object takes an audio element and a on-end callback parameter. And what an on-end callback parameter is essentially when the sound object, which is the song currently playing, ends, I want it to create a new sound, aka a new song, and then play that song, and that's how I take care of that. And the audio element on end property is set to provide that callback, allowing an action to be taken when the audio finishes playing. Methods play and stop are added to the prototype of the sound object to play and stop the audio element respectively, and later also resetting the current time for replayability. So yeah, um, it is it was pretty hard to figure out how this works because I've never actually worked with audio, but thankfully there were many online tools that I was able to find that helped me. So here's the set volume function that I told you guys about, and here's the start music function. Actually, I don't know why. Oh, sorry. I already talked about that. Yeah, and here, um, this function actually starts the music, right? So what it does is it random index is a integer that chooses which song it's going to play, and that's just a random number between 0 and the number of songs I have, which is 10. Um, and here it instantiates my music variable to a new sound, which is going to be the random song that it selected, and the on-ended callback, which is essentially what it does is it cues into my program that as soon as the method or as soon as the song object ends or it's dereferenced, what it's going to do is it's going to call this function again, and essentially it's going to continue looping over and over again because you don't I actually because if I didn't have this, what it would do is it would toggle, or like when the song ends it wouldn't play another song, and I have to make sure that it only calls this on end callback function when the song is over, because then songs would just be overlapping all the time, and I don't want that, obviously. So yeah, I'm trying to see if there anything else of interest here to show. Oh, here, let me show you the CSS. So here's the toggle button. This CSS, for anybody that doesn't know, that's essentially a cascading style sheets, or this is when you make an HTML um, like input or anything, like let's say you make a button and you actually want to change how that button looks. This is where you would do this. This is just it describes the style of your button or whatever you're currently making. And here's my toggle icon and my volume slider. So yeah, I think that about wraps it up. And in a little bit, I will be recording a video to demonstrate another new feature I made, which is the new movement I added to my character. So yeah, see you guys in the next one.